I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along, as I am doing right now, as a matter of fact, because we've recently been reading in the book of 1 Samuel. We have read the coronation of Saul as king over all Israel. That was in Samuel chapters 9 and 10. 1 Samuel chapter 9 and 10. I am now stepping back to the book of 1 Chronicles, because we have here Chronicles chapter 9 will briefly summarize or introduce Saul. We don't get a lot about Saul in the Chronicles, but chapter 9 is primarily about Saul, or at least makes mention of him. So here we go. 1 Chronicles chapter 9. Inhabitants of Jerusalem are listed. Service of Levites by wards is given. Family of Saul is named. So all Israel were reckoned by genealogies, and behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgression. Now, the first inhabitants that dwelt in their possessions in their cities were the Israelites, the priests, Levites, and the Nethinims. And in Jerusalem dwelt of the children of Judah, and of the children of Benjamin, and of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh, Uthai, the son of Ammihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the children of Pharez, the son of Judah. And of the Shilonites, Isaiah, the firstborn, and his sons, and the sons of Zerah, Jewel, and their brethren, 690. And of the sons of Benjamin, Salu, the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasenua, and Ibniah, the son of Jeroram, and Elah, the son of Uzi, the son of Mikri, and Meshullam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Reuel, the son of Ibnijah, and their brethren, according to their generations, 956. All these men were chief of the fathers in the house of their fathers. And of the priests, Judea, and Jehoiarib, and Jachin, and Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Zadok, the son of Meraioth, the son of Ahitub, the ruler of the house of God, and Adaiah, the son of Jeroram, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah, and Maaseiah, the son of Adiel, the son of Jazerah, the son of Meshullam, the son of Meshilemith, the son of Immer, and their brethren, heads of the house of their fathers, 1,760, very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. And of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Merari, and Bakar, Harish, and Galal, and Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, and Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, and Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, that dwelt in the villages of the Netophathites. And the porters were Shallum, and Achab, and Talmon, and Ahiman, and their brethren. Shallum was the chief, who hitherto waited in the king's gate eastward. They were porters in the companies of the children of Levi. And Shallum, the son of Kor, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, and his brethren of the house of his father, the Korahites. were over the work of the service, keepers of the gates of the tabernacle. And their fathers, being over the host of the Lord, were keepers of the entry. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, was the ruler over them in time past, and the Lord was with him. And Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was porter of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. All these which were chosen to be porters in the gates were 212. These were reckoned by their genealogies in their villages, whom David and Samuel the seer did ordain in their set office. So they and their children had the oversight of the gates of the house of the Lord, namely the house of the tabernacle by wards. In 4 quarters were the porters, toward the east, west, north, and south. And their brethren, which were in their villages, were to come after 7 days from time to time with them. For these Levites, the 4 chief porters, were in their set office, and were over the chambers and treasuries of the house of God. And they lodged round about the house of God, because the charge was upon them, and the opening thereof every morning pertained to them. And certain of them had the charge of the ministering vessels, that they should bring them in and out by tally. Some of them also were appointed to oversee the vessels and all the instruments of the sanctuary, and the fine flour, and the wine, and the oil, and the frankincense, and the spices. And some of the sons of the priests made the ointment of the spices. And Mattithiah, one of the Levites, who was the firstborn of Shallum the Korahite, had the set office over the things that were made in the pans. And other of their brethren of the sons of the Korahites were over the shewbread, to prepare it every Sabbath. And these are the singers, chief of the fathers of the Levites, who remaining in the chambers were free, for they were employed in that work day and night. These chief fathers of the Levites were the chief throughout their generations. These dwelt at Jerusalem. Okay, we're going to pause there, because this is a long list of things, and I know the first 9 chapters of Chronicles, we actually can see this from the opening of this. We know that the Chronicles here are being compiled after the Babylonian captivity, because it says these are the guys. These are the Chronicles of the kings that were taken into captivity. Okay. So all of these people being listed, this is what was in Jerusalem at the time of the captivity. This isn't what's at the time of Saul. Chapters 1 through 9 of First Chronicles are really just a genealogy of the people of Israel from the time, it does go all the way back to Adam, but it's really from the time of Israel, of the Exodus, down to the captivity. That's what the first 9 chapters are. After this, we'll get into actual history, where it'll start chronicling the kings. The reason we don't have an actual chronicle of Saul in this section is because it is the kings of the chronicle. It is the chronicles of the kings of Judah and Israel. In other words, the dynasties of David and the various dynasties of the northern kingdom after the kingdom is divided. Saul predates the time of David. He is not part of the dynasty of David, nor is he a part of the northern kingdom. So his history is not actually contained here. I'm not going to really go into any of this. Again, just a list of names. The porters, they were the doorkeepers. He had people over that were in charge of making the bread and stuff. It's not essential to us right now, but let us read this. This is the reason why I held this off, because this is going to tell us a little bit about Saul's family, because Saul's family was not wiped out, and we'll see that later on, but here we go. Verse 35. And in Gibeon dwelt the father of Gibeon, Jehiel, whose wife's name was Maacah, and his firstborn was Abdon, then Zur, and Kish, and Baal, and Ner, and Nadab, and Gedor, and Ahio, and Zechariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth begat Shimeam. And they who also dwelt with their brethren at Jerusalem over against their brethren. And Ner begat Kish, and Kish begat Saul. And Saul begat Jonathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Eshbaal. And the son of Jonathan was Meribaal, and Meribaal begat Micah. And the sons of Micah were Pithon, and Melech, and Tariah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begat Jarah, and Jarah begat Elameth, and Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri begat Moza, and Moza begat Benaiah, and Rephaiah his son, Eleazar his son, Azel his son. And Azel had 6 sons, whose names are these: Azrikam, Bokeru, and Ishmael, and Sheariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. So we are given the descendants of Saul. His line did not fully die out. Jonathan was a righteous man, and we'll read more about this later. But even though Saul fell from grace and eventually lost the kingdom, his family still continued, because his children were not evil, wicked people. And honestly, as I said, we'll get into it more later, but I honestly have some sympathy for Saul. I honestly think that, well, as I said, we'll get into it later when it comes up in the actual reading, but I should have read this back when I was doing the rest of 1 Chronicles, the first 8 chapters, because, as I said, these first 9 chapters are really just the genealogies from the Exodus down to the captivity. And when we get into chapter 10, that will start our histories in Chronicles, and then we will start switching back and forth between Samuel and the Chronicles, because the stories now are lining up. So we'll get like the next few chapters of Samuel. Well, it's after the first Samuel. When we get into 2 Samuel, we'll start switching things up back and forth, because we get the history of David in 2 Samuel, but we get a different history of David in 1 Chronicles. And it's not that they are contradictory, but that they tell different details. And so we want to line it up. Since we're doing this chronologically, we'll read some in 2 Samuel, then some in 1 Chronicles, then some more in 2 Samuel, then go back to 1 Chronicles. And we'll go back and forth like this throughout. When we get into the book of 1 and 2 Kings, it will be the same thing. The book of 1 Chronicles, after David dies, I'm pretty sure that Solomon is also in 1 Chronicles, but I could be wrong. Let me double check that real quick. Where it is. No. So 1 Chronicles is just the story of David. Lines up with 2 Samuel. 2 Chronicles then picks up with Solomon, and we have all the rest of the kings. So 1st and 2nd Kings has the same history as 2 Chronicles. Although the 1st, 2nd Kings talks a lot about the northern kingdom as well, but the book of 2 Chronicles only talks about the dynasty of David in Judah. So this is how the histories are going to be going along. Once we get out of Samuel, we will also have to start interspersing in the prophets. I'm pretty sure that none of the prophets that we have books for wrote during the time of David. But as we get into the later kings, then we will get into the prophets as well. So things are going to start mixing up a lot as we move along here in this period. There's a lot of overlap between books. And eventually, we'll get back into the Book of Mormon too. So it's going to be a wild ride as we move along.